guys, I'm going to actually show you how to do the problems from worksheet 3C. I will also post the solutions to 3C, maybe it done in a little different way. I'm going to do it a long way because if I do it a short way, then you really won't have learned anything. But if I do it the long way, I think I can help you understand the problem better. We want to find a one-link planar robot moves in the XY plane as shown here for a given length. So they're talking about the 1.75 meters and theta, which is 135 degrees. We want to find the point out here, what X and Y are. That's really all the problem is. The way I would do it and the way I would like to teach it is, first, we have 135 degrees. I only want you to memorize the first quadrant. This is in the second quadrant, and I'm saying I don't really want you to memorize the entire unit circle. The way I would teach it is, what we're looking for really is the reference angle, and that is the reference angle, because you can picture that there's a circle around here, and this is 180 degrees. So then the reference angle here, well, 135, you can look at it two ways. What do I need to add to 135 to get to 180? Or I can say, what's 180 minus 135? No matter which way I say it, it's going to be 45 degrees. So I know that this is 45 degrees. And if you know the first quadrant, you know that the sine of 45 degrees is equal to the cosine of 45 degrees, which is equal to the square root of 2/2. And what we also have to remember that we're in quadrant 2. So what will happen? Well, if the sine is the y value and the cosine is the x value, then x is going to be negative. Well, I know that the y value, so let's call this the y value, we'll call this the x value, and we know that the y value is equal to the sine of theta, the sine of theta. And I'm just going to use my reference angle, which is the opposite over the hypotenuse. We can say that the square root of 2/2 is equal to the opposite, which is y, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 1.75. Y is going to be equal to, and I'm just going to multiply both sides by 1.75 times the square root of 2/2. And 1.75 is the same as 1 3/4. 1 3/4 is the same as 7/4. This is just a side note in case anybody's confused. So I'm changing this to 7/4 times the square root of 2/2, which is equal to 7 times the square root of 2/8. And honestly, I could do the same exact thing for x because that's the cosine, but the numbers are going to be exactly the same. The only thing that's going to be different is x is going to be negative. So instead of going through that whole process, I think I can simplify this by saying it's just the same exact number, but negative. I'll go like that. And this is my x. If I'm asked what is p of xy, I'm going to answer as an ordered pair. And x is negative 7 times the square root of 2/8. And y is 7 times the square root of 2/8. And that's basically all you need to do for this kind of a problem.